Good morning, welcome to a morning outlook. This is Kim speaking on Tuesday the 14th of March. So looking at the euro dollar first, and well, yesterday we ended up with negative close, and it's at the moment looking like it's pretty much heading south towards the finally maybe the weekly pivot. It may not get there. It's sitting on its 4-hourly 21 at the moment, but it was at one stage at least looking like it was going to get back to that weekly pivot. What I'm looking for here is the potential for it to bounce off that. If it does get down there, looking for a bounce back towards the daily pivot, maybe more. Overall, in the bigger picture, well, there's still some positivity. We're still in this sort of bull flag sort of zone on the 4-hourly. If it starts pushing through that weekly pivot, that gets ruled out for me. That's not to say we couldn't see a bounce at some point, and my preference would be for it to look at buying into that weekly pivot back towards the daily, and then maybe some more. I think there may be some more, maybe a big hope on a day like this though, because looking at news-wise, there's little in the way of news triggers that will create anything. There's no speakers, of course, from the FOMC meeting, which will occur, and which starts today, US time. So no one's allowed to speak there. So we've got no speakers, no triggers from that point of view. It's whether we get any Brexit triggers that actually affect the euro, which is unlikely or less likely. Now, talking about Brexit triggers, and there's certainly been one that's looking like it's affecting the pound at the moment, and probably no great surprises that we're seeing some sort of retracement here leading into the early hours on the basis of the vote being passed through Parliament. So it's just a case of waiting for Theresa May to go do the deed now on the Article 50. Now, when that's done, that'll possibly cause further downside, and at which point I'll possibly be looking for buying opportunities, because there's no reason why we should be selling in this short term. Maybe later on, if the deal's not going particularly wonderfully or whatever. But at this stage, we have got no real reason to be selling at this point, and we have got a bit of daily divergence going on. However, just going to be patient with this. I'm not looking to get caught in any pound chop. So at this stage, it's broken the lows of last week. Just getting a bit of a recovery at the moment. Maybe get a better recovery through the London session. We'll see. It's probably somewhat overdone, and any sell-off will be no doubt overdone. Okay, looking at dollar yen, and well, looks again sort of bullish flag that sort of triggered and started seeing the upside potential for that to continue at the moment. And despite my thoughts on repatriation of the yen, it's not seem to be any rush to do it if it's going to happen at all. So we could well see this pushing back towards those prior highs. No reason why not at the moment. Looking at where we are though on the daily, we're already into the R2 area, which may just slow things through. Ranges are pretty tight yesterday, and well, the pivots are pretty pinched, but untouched daily below us. If it does start reversing, perhaps that would be a target, although with all the support, it wouldn't necessarily make an easy trade. Any further pushing upwards, well, I'd be looking at that R3, and maybe even taking the opportunity to short into that, depending on how it looks at the time. If it pushes up into those prior highs, mainly, yep, that'll be what I'll be looking at there. Okay, Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar's seen a bit of a reversal. It actually gained pretty well yesterday, pulled back, and then today, selling off as we look at the moment. Is just seeing the break of the lows here. It's already kissed the daily pivot. It looks like it's on for the S1. It certainly looks weak at this stage. Any reversals? Well, I think it would just get caught up back in the traffic of all the moving averages that are sitting there. So not looking particularly good, looking bearish to me at this stage. Canadian dollar still not broken the daily 8, so it remains potential for further upside here. We're seeing a bit of dollar strength coming through this morning anyway. Maybe we'll see some more. We'll see how this develops. This consolidation over really most of yesterday, not making life particularly easy. Pivots are pinched. Well, we've already thrown the daily. At the moment, it does look like on the weak side, with oil still having been pushing down through to sub $50 sort of level. So that's right down on its monthly S3 at the moment. The oil price could go lower, in which case we'll see the potential of the Canadian dollar pushing up again even further. Pushing up further. Get my brain in the right gear. Okay, that's pretty much it today. News-wise, there's only 10 a.m. even. We've got German economic sentiment. It's barely any mover. Doesn't really do too much to markets. 1:30, we've got the PPI, Producers Price Index. May give it a little bit of a move, but it's not really giving us lots of movement, and that's it. It's in the US at 12:30 PPI. It's not giving, as I say, any great moves, so I'm expecting much more of the same that we witnessed yesterday, unless some speakers start coming out and we start seeing some activity, maybe with the pound. Could see some more selling off, particularly if Article 50 is triggered. Have a great one. Bye for now.